What's good, y'all, and welcome to another vid. We have finally more information on the long teased, long awaited Elddr rework, as well as also a surprising Aeris rework. So how about we check out the rework versus the way he currently works, because let's be real here, we've all played these games long enough to be able to at least somewhat judge how much stronger a character becomes, and then let's assign him a rating from 1 to 10 on how good they were with actually buffing these characters. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and start off with Elddr. So Elddr Thunder of Winter is enhanced as an AoE fighter. Attack range is increased to 2 tiles ahead instead of having 1 tile ahead. His initial attack speed is changed to 3.5. So let's see, did he actually increase in cost? Yes, so his attack speed increased, which means he now takes 0.9 seconds longer to attack, rather than him taking shorter to attack. So he goes from a single target unit to a apparently planned out AoE fighter. Okay, so his physical attack instead of 120% to 1 now deals 120% to 5. His talent, when shielded, deals extra damage equal to 30% of current shield strength, gets changed to when the hero has a shield, dealing damage grants extra damage equal to 30% of... I mean, it's a little wording change from when the hero has a shield to when shielded. So, I mean, okay, it is what it is. Thunder Incarnation, which is the ultimate already. Okay, so the ultimate says increases attack by up to 50%. The hero gains Thunder Aegis. Allies of the same faction on the battlefield temporarily gain Elddr's talent. Ultimate lasts for 20 seconds. Increases attack and max HP by 50 and gains Thunder Aegis. Grants allies of the same faction Elddr's talent temporarily. The ultimate lasts for 20 seconds. Isn't that enough? So we lose the 50% max HP and we gain nothing. Huh. Okay. Okay, devs definitely have to cook, because what is this? This doesn't sound super promising. So, okay, Thunder Aegis. Oh, did they change the buff? Thunder Aegis, what does it do? Grants a shield equal to 20% attack per second up to maximum shield of 200% versus gains a shield equal to 10% max HP per second, stacking up to 100% max HP. So, as long as 20% of your hero's attack is bigger than 10% of your max HP and 200% of your attack is better than 100% max HP, this is good. Okay, I don't know. What about Storm of Retribution? Basic attack has a 15, 15, 17, 17, 20% chance to trigger Thunder Hammer, dealing an extra 200, 220, 20 to 50. If the hero has no shield triggered, Thunder Hammer has a 40% chance to gain a shield equal to 50% attack for 10 seconds. Versus basic attack has a 20% chance, so same trigger chance to trigger Thunder Hammer with the same damage. So the only thing they added were... Oh, come on, can my phone finally shut up? I mean, holy... Sorry for that. So... the only thing that changed is if the hero has no shield, triggering Thunder Hammer has a 40% chance to gain a shield equal to 50% attack for 10 seconds. I don't know, man. Doesn't sound super crazy. Okay, Thunder Protection. When taking damage, gains a shield equal to 40, 50, 50, 60% in max HP and damage increase of 30%. This effect can be triggered up to once every 35 seconds. When taking damage, gains a shield equal to 60% and increases damage rate by 30. This effect can be triggered. Same shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem unbelievable. And then we have the awakening changes, which are unfortunately the ones that none of you most likely will actually gain. So it's probably gonna stay the same. I don't think they're gonna swap out the full awakenings, but I'm not sure. But let's have a look. During the ultimate, allied heroes within 1 tile also gain half the Thunder Aegis effect, so they gain an extra shield. I mean, okay, just a better way to give people a shield. Instead of when not shielded, gains a shield equal to upon triggering Thunder Hammer. Might still be there. It's hard to say. 3. During Thunder Incarnation increases trigger chance by 20, increases trigger chance by 40. So they're doubling the trigger chance, which means it's now a 60% chance instead of a 40%. And then A5, Thunder Hammer deals extra damage equal to 30% of current shield strength, which is the same. I gotta be honest with you here. It might make all the difference in the world that he changes from single target to AoE, but this buff kind of feels like a 6. Like from what we've read together, what we've had a look at, I don't know, this screams 6 out of 10. Like lukewarm, slight improvement. Like maybe he's now the greatest of all time, but he also loses some usability, right? If you ever relied on Elddr having more max HP, that thing seems to fall away. If you were looking for any crazy changes, those changed. And also if you were to build him with max HP, you were able to scale these shields. Now the shields scale with attack. And if you can't give him enough attack to the point where he's tanky enough, you're just done for. I mean, it remains to be seen. So who knows? Maybe he'll get even better shields. Maybe he'll be even more survivable. But it clearly isn't like the big, great overhaul that has been like promised off of the Dark Horizon. So yeah, I don't know. 6 out of 10. Let me know down below what you feel about this Elddr rework. And maybe I'm just wrong. Right, so here we are. Aeris rework. Aeris the Gilded Falcon. Initial deployment cost is reduced by 4. Sounds good. Talent Mighty Thrust inflicts vulnerability on enemies for 3 seconds. When deployed, triggers Mighty Thrust, now also including airborne, applies magic vulnerability. Hey, fantastic. Okay, but that's about the changes. Now the awakenings already. A1, deployment cost further -2, which means you're going from 22 down to 20. Increases basic attack range. I do believe they keep. Additional effect, yes. So you also keep the damage reduction part. So the only thing that changes... Wait, is there... Oh, they're further increasing the range of Golden Tremel by 1 tile. So the debuff that slows the movement speed of enemies in the affected area by 50% also gets increased by 1 range, while you keep the basic attack. So A1 now gives you basic attack range, Golden Tremel range, damage reduction, cost reduction, and magic vulnerability. That is a very, very packed A1. A3, additional effect during the ultimate Unrelenting Will trigger interval is reduced by an additional 1 second. Unrelenting Will. During the ultimate triggers Destiny's Decree 1 time every 4 seconds. Locks onto 1 enemy anywhere on the battlefield dealing AoE damage to the target and the surrounding enemies. And this now happens every 3 instead of every 4 seconds. Which means it's 25% faster. That is pretty nice. Okay. Mighty Thrust and Destiny's Degree ignore target's magic res ratio increased from 20 to 25%. Overall, I feel like Aeris came away better than Elddr. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bigger fan of the Aeris rework. I know it's heavily awakening reliant, but just the small changes to his kit in general with the vulnerability is pretty good, and then the awakenings are like bonus on top, and if you have him on A1 you can be pretty happy with what he does. So I would give him like a 8. I would say this Aeris rework is like an 8 if we, for example, were to say the Beatrix rework was like a 10. So alright, Elddr rework is like a 6 out of 10, Aeris rework is like a 8 out of 10. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you think I misjudged it or what else you would have liked to see. And who knows, maybe we can talk to the devs about potentially revisiting Elddr's rework a bit more. But also it might very well just be that they're planning on giving us another Northerner Lord and then they can't make Elddr too strong. But I mean, who knows? Peace!